Hey everyone, Dave here, back again with CivOps Gear, where we review all the EDC gear for everyone from the discerning civilian all the way to the experienced operator. I've got something very special for you today. This is the Boker Plus 2021 collection, limited edition, Todd Rexford Designed Epicenter. This knife is stunning and beautiful. It is limited to 500 pieces. We're going to talk about it, and I'm going to let you play with it right now, right here on CivOps Gear. Okay, my friends, here we are with the 2021 Todd Rexford Designed Limited Edition Epicenter. And this is the original Epicenter, or the original Boker Epicenter from Todd Rexford. Rexford actually also made his own Rexford Epicenter, sort of. But this is the original Boker Epicenter from several years back. Now you'll notice that this is in absolutely devastated, no good anymore condition. The frame lock has been bent completely out of position. The lock is connected, the knife is connected only by its pivot, and the whole knife is basically no good anymore. The Epicenter represents a tale of two knives, and in fact, what I believe is two Bokers. The original Epicenter, for those of you who remember it, was a gorgeous knife with these solid titanium scales and a beautiful designed blade made out of VG10. But the original Epicenter was plagued with QC, or quality control issues. When I first bought this knife, I bought it from someone else, and it was in basically brand new condition. But in that brand new condition, the pivot screw was so tightened, and I don't know if it was too much thread lock, or if it was a quality control issue of some other nature. But after trying and trying and trying and trying again, and even contacting Boker and having them send me this little tool to hold the other side of the pivot in place, even after all of this, I could not for the life of me get this pivot screw out to increase the quality of the action on this knife. It was simply too tight. It had no flick to it whatsoever, and you had to literally force with the thumb stud, force it open, and it was very, very difficult. This knife is now no good, and I was very, very disappointed in Boker, even though this was one of their higher end knives. This was not a very cheap Boker. This was all titanium, and I thought, well, to me this represents the worst of Boker's QC. Let's get this out of here. This, in my opinion, represents some of the very best of Boker's quality control and building abilities. This knife is stunning, and the action came to me factory fresh, just stunning and perfect. Look at how beautiful this knife is. From the shape to the materials being used, this knife has titanium bolsters, titanium on the other side, titanium frame lock, full titanium scale, and milled titanium pocket clip. The knife is a drop point satin finish M390 blade, and it is as sharp as you need it, and it is just beautiful. What I would consider to be marbled carbon fiber, Boker calls wild carbon fiber. It might not quite be the same as marbled, but it is certainly wild. It's beautiful. And then as a final little touch, there is anodized bronze back spacers, thumb stud, and pivot collar. So if you can see the bronze anodized hardware It just adds a beautiful final little touch. And then of course, what the old Epicenter also had for jimping on the top of the blade, the new Epicenter also has. If you can see that design, it represents an epicenter, the very start of an action rippling out. So the epicenter. And that is where the jimping comes from on top of this blade. This knife is made in-house in Solingen, Germany, and there are no QC issues with this 2021 model whatsoever. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is stunning. It is a supermodel. It is everything that I love in a knife. It is a limited edition. The action, you really almost, I have to tell you guys, you have to almost barely flick it. The detent is perfectly tuned. It doesn't deploy itself, but it takes very little strength, and this knife just wants to be deployed. This is a 3.4 inch, like I said, a satin finish drop point M390 steel blade, and it fits beautifully and comfortably in the hand. The pocket clip is milled titanium with a ball, and the frame lock locks up, what would you guys say, what's that, about 40%? The lockup is extremely solid, and there is a over travel stop. The centering, look at Boker's centering. It's right down the middle. It's absolutely perfect. This knife is stunning. It is everything I hoped it would be. I had my eye on it. I was waiting for it to come out. And as soon as it dropped, I had to pull the trigger. I had to have it. And I could not be more impressed. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me show you guys what it comes with. Not that it comes with, you know, anything as cool as like another knife or anything, but it comes in this, get it out of this box. It comes in this nice case, this nice sort of nylon feeling collector case. Comes wrapped up in one of these pockets. All your paperwork is in there. And then of course, it comes with your certificate of authenticity. This is number 274 of 500. M390, Todd Rexford Designed, satin finish. Oh, now see here it says marble carbon fiber and titanium bolster, but on their website it says wild carbon fiber. As you can see here, wild Kohlefaser. So it does come with your certificate of authenticity. And that slides right back in there. And we'll put this back. There we go. I wish that all of you could handle this, could feel the light weight of it. The titanium does not weigh what you think it's going to weigh. This is a lightweight knife. It slips and slides into your pocket just beautifully. And again, the action is the very best part. It really is essentially flawless. Now listen, if you were a more meticulous professional knife reviewer than I am, you might find a fault in the action somewhere, but you would be nitpicking because there is nothing about this knife that holds up on anything. It wants to be open. Let me see if I can show you the M390. There you see. There you see your Rexford design. This knife is, in my opinion, what knives should be. This collection of materials, the steel on this blade, the action on it, the titanium, the quality and craftsmanship is what every knife should strive to be. Because it's limited edition, this is not the cheapest knife you could find. This is over $400. But I have to tell you, the look is stunning. There are no screws holding this knife together on the back side. The only screws you can find are holding the vialed carbon fiber scales onto the titanium frame. You'd have to take this carbon fiber off using these two screws before you can access the screws holding in the back spacers. And that is how it comes with such a beautiful, stunning, smooth look. This is the Boker Plus 2021 collection, Todd Rexford Designed Epicenter. They are available now at a number of your favorite retailers or on the Boker USA site. Everybody enjoy. Have a great day. See you on the very next CivOps gear review.